Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are reviewing our best bourbons under $30
for 2022.
For 2022.
We'll get it right one day, I promise.
We will.
So we've done this list before. We decided to go through. We took some out that kind of our criteria was like if it's stuff that we're drinking on, that was like basically just kind of in our rotation, then we're like, it's good.
Yeah.
Because we took out some stuff that I know people are going to, I don't want to say be haters that's out, but, you know, like we didn't put 1792 small batch in there. We understand it's a really great value and you can get it everywhere and it's a lot of people's jam, but it's just not ours at the end of the day.
It's definitely not my jam.
And then another one we took out. No kidding. Another one we took out was like Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
Because even though we can find it everywhere, not everybody can. So we're like, fine, we'll just, if it's technically allocated to some, we'll just take it out. So,
yeah.
But anyways, before we start, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to what you guys think of our list and what we should have added or, you know, taken off.
All right. So I want you to guess what's going to be one of our bottles that's in here. We're just getting it out of the way now so that you can just go ahead and tell us that we are like Old Forester apologists.
And fanboys.
And fanboys,
yeah.
Which we are, and that's fine. I'm good with that. But the Old Forester 100. If you haven't drank this, you should go out and buy because this is the cheapest Old Forester that you can get.
No, second cheapest.
What's
the 86 proof?
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
They're
close.
Maybe the mint julep.
We don't even.
Ain't nobody talking about that.
Nobody's talking about the mint julep. That's faux. We forgive Old Forester for that one, whatever that is.
I know. I don't forgive the person who sent it to us on our advent calendar.
No, I don't. I'm still angry about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, just a good drinker for under $30. You just the value there. It's smooth. It's just so good. It's worth happening.
It's that traditional, brown Foreman banana. It's fantastic. It's my second favorite bottle on the list.
Yeah.
So
I could see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So talking about new bottles, we're adding to the list. One of my favorite new bottles this year, maybe number 1, number 2, somewhere in there. The Jack Daniel's Bonded. Now, for $30, you know,
it's not quite under $30, but it was close enough that we put it into this.
That's $30. It's $29.99.
Yeah,
$30 MSRP. I mean, you can buy it, some place. All right, now let me say this. MSRP is what we're going off of. Yes, some places might be more here, might be less here, whatever. Yeah. I'm not going off Costco or Sam's either. No. MSRP.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyways, going back to the old Jack Daniel's Bonded.
Yeah.
This thing, I think it's fantastic.
It
is so much traditional, dark flavor kind of whiskey that I like, between the chocolate and the oak and the caramel. It's fantastic. It's also a brand new line from a big boy.
Yeah.
And it's only $30.
We reviewed it and blinded it, and some people hated us for it, but
I know, right?
That's okay.
But it's still awesome.
Yeah.
Triple mash is really good too. A couple bucks out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. The other... all of our distilleries just have a tendency to come out even in their lower
if they do a great job.
Wild Turkey 101.
If they do a great job, I'm not gonna hate them.
If you've drank Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
If you've mixed drinks, if you've drank it on the rocks, if you've drank it straight up, all these things, Wild Turkey 101 is just a staple that you should have, and it's always at a good price. What is it, like 23?
I think. Maybe like 18. I don't know. It's
is it a little less than?
I think I got one at 18 not too long ago. Honestly, and the nice thing about this one, whenever I look at our list, this one has a different characteristics and profile compared to everybody else. You get a lot more of that spice.
Yes.
When new people get into, whiskey and bourbon and stuff like that, and they talk about how hot Wild Turkey 101 is, I'm like, is it that, or is it like cinnamon, the spice to that? And then a lot of them, not a lot, but some will go back to that and like, oh, that's a really great indicator of what that is.
What you thought heat was when you first got into it.
Exactly. Yeah. I thought that was just straight up heat.
Yeah.
So, but
But yeah, after drinking heat, that this isn't heat.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so the number 1, I think, requested one from the last video that we did was this bottle right here, Knob Creek 9-year. I don't know how many comments we got, but we got a whole bunch, and everybody's like, Snob Creek 9-year has to be on the list. How you fools missed it? It's terrible.
We did miss it.
So I was like, fine, I'll go buy it and try it. And I'm like, wow, this is actually like really, really nice Snob Creek.
I really enjoyed the single barrel 9-year.
I don't know if I ever had that one.
Yeah, no, it's like it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's super easy to sip on. It is very much a summer bourbon to me. And it's so, I always kind of get a little bit leery of some Knob Creek products where that nuttiness can pop for me, or that, I almost want to say like a burnt nuttiness to me.
Yeah.
And that is nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep. Probably this one is probably my favorite on the list. For a single barrel, like you can't go wrong with this Evan Williams single barrel.
Yeah.
It is even as a single barrel, they have somehow perfected.
It's really good.
Its taste. It generally tastes the same, almost.
Well, some.
I mean, they have some.
There are some
they
that
have
are
some
really
subtle.
unique,
They have
and some that are better.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of consistency.
there is a lot of consistency in them. Not quite sure why this. This has a dump date on it. It has all the good stuff on it that you would want, that people would be looking for. So 9-4, barreled on 9-4-13. But nobody goes after searching these. They only go after that, the horsey.
No, yeah, fair enough.
The horsey. But this is so smooth. I just introduced this to my dad and one of my really good friends. They had never had it, and I said, "Listen, you all are missing out from. If you want an affordable single barrel product, this is the one."
Now, something though that we talked about, we almost didn't put this on the list because I think this is getting ready to become a Kentucky exclusive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh. So sorry for y'all.
This might be the last time we put it on there.
Bad for y'all.
I mean, yeah. I have nothing else to say to that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's getting ready to.
Listen, find it, get it right now.
Get it while you can.
Yeah, put a couple of these bottles on your shelf if you were outside the state of Kentucky.
So, again, another new bottle we're adding to the list, which I absolutely love. And the only reason why we got it was because of the last video. Cooper's Craft 100.
Yeah.
Now, this is made by Brown Forman, so everybody should be like, oh, of course, another Brown Forman product, because y'all got a bunch of them, which can't help it. It's really, really good.
Well, I mean, didn't you know that Brown Forman is taking over the world?
Yeah, pretty much. $29, super chocolate. I cannot express to you, like, this is, I did say, man, which bottle? I think I said that Jack Daniel's Bonded, or no, that Old Forester 100 Proof might be one of my favorite. That Cooper's Craft, man, is really good. It is good. There's so many good ones on this list.
Yeah. The J.T.S. Brown.
Such a staple.
It is. It's a staple. It's honestly probably of all the ones that we got on here, this is probably my least favorite of all of them. But that's just me. It just it doesn't hit me the same way that it probably hits you. But it's good. I'm not taking away from it's good. But if I'm looking at all these other $30 bottles, that's not going to be the one that I choose.
Bottle.
Yeah, $30 and under bottle, whatever you want to say. I know it's cheap. I mean, for the price, it is true. It is good for the price.
There are so many people that whenever people ask, either if they're coming from out of town or whatever, like what's something I should get, this is one of the bottles I always recommend because I know it's harder to get it at other, in other states and stuff like that. I've never heard one complaint. It's people. I have learned that a lot of people do love this one.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right. So, gosh, what are we on? Number 8 right now?
8.
Number 8. So let's add a little proof to this because I don't think we have a ton of high proof ones. Benchmark full proof. Now, I'm not even gonna lie. Whenever they were gonna do this whole benchmark line and stuff like that, I was like, man, this is just more Buffalo Trace, like gimmicky kind of stuff. And I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I tried it and it's actually pretty good. Like, I don't believe.
And for the price of it, it's good.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's like $20.
Yeah.
125 proof. People, like, you hear all these rumors like, oh, this is part of the J.T.S. that didn't release last year or whatever. I don't believe any of that, but at the end of the day,
if that's what you want to believe.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Whatever you want to say. Grab a bottle of it. If you think it's the J.T.S. that didn't get released last year, because maybe this is part of a bottle that spilled into
Here we go. No, that would be then that would have to become an E.H. Taylor.
Yeah,
That's what that would have to do.
true.
So, but anyways, I think it's great. Yes, it's higher proof, but it's cheaper, higher proof, and it's also Buffalo Trace, which a lot of people want to hunt and chase after anyways. So, get it cheap and get it findable.
I've seen some other channels say that might be one that, like the benchmark line, may be one that you may want to get a hold of because it's going to be hard to find. So,
I swear.
Yeah, I just never can tell. I feel like if it's brown water, you're gonna it's gonna be, hey, let's grab a hold of it.
That's true.
And again, if you know me, you know that I love Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. As simple as that. It is the smoothest. Oh, so smooth.
A lot of Evan Williams on the list.
Yes. Well, they know how to make a good smooth bourbon.
They know how to make basically a low end, really high quality bourbon,
and they want it in everybody's hands.
That's true.
I think there are maybe a lot of companies who choose to not want their bourbon in a lot of people's hands. They want it in exclusive hands. Evan Williams is like, let's put this in everybody's hand and let you fall in love with it, because we're going to sell 400 bottles to every one bottle you sell of the other stuff, and we're going to make that money.
Yeah, they do.
So
I mean, they print money with that. But this is fantastic.
And look, I mean, it looks like they printed money on this. It's that good. So
now, I think I saved the best for last. You can debate it if you want to.
It's my second favorite on this list.
But
it's close.
We were talking about this for a lot of other people. I know some people were really big fans of it, but we've been talking about it for a long time. Old Granddad, Bottle and Bond. It is my favorite on the list. And it's it hits a sweet point with 114. I think it blinds better. I think you can blind up. I think you can put it against like other really nice allocation or just nice high-end, more expensive bottles. I think it blinds really competitive with it. I think it beats a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's a Jim Beam product, and in my opinion, it's the best Jim Beam product that they make. And it's overall phenomenal. And I know Fred Minnick and all these other people started talking about it. I do like to say, I'm not going to say we were the first, but we were like, hey.
And if I want something that I feel like has a little more heat to it, this would be not heat. I just think has a little more punch to it.
Yes.
I like this, but if I'm on a day where I'm looking for something smooth, it's going to be the Evan Williams single barrel. But that's just me on a preference day.
Yeah. The nice thing is this definitely does have more proof to it, but it doesn't proof it won't chase people away.
No, not at all. So. But it stays with you a little longer than most of the other ones on this list. So.
Sure, that I would agree.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, tell us what's on your list for under $30. Maybe it didn't change from last year. Maybe it did. Maybe you found something new that you wanted to put on a list.
We always love hearing new and different things. That's how. I mean, you guys put in stuff for the Knob Creek 9-year and the Cooper's Craft and stuff like that, and we went with. I mean, we bought other bottles that you all put on the list to try, and then we really enjoyed. So definitely give us recommendations whenever you can.
All right. Well, till next time. We'll see you.
See you.